Ever wondered what people most commonly forget in Ubers? Well, it's a question that has intrigued many of us. In fact, it's such a frequent occurrence that Uber conducts an annual survey to determine the most commonly forgotten items. And guess what? This is not just a local trend, it's a global phenomenon. From the busy streets of New York to the bustling lanes of Tokyo, many a passenger has disembarked, leaving something behind in the back seat. But there's one city that has earned the dubious distinction of being the most forgetful, according to Uber's survey, and that city is none other than Delhi, India. Yes, the capital city of India has topped this list, but it's not alone. Other cities like Mumbai, Bangalore, Hyderabad and Pune are also notorious for their forgetful riders. So the next time you step out of an Uber, don't forget to look back. You'd be surprised at what some people leave behind. So, what are the items that people forget the most in Ubers? Well, according to Uber's annual Lost and Found survey, the list is topped by phones. Yes, those indispensable devices we cannot live without are the most commonly forgotten items in Ubers. Next up, we have bags. From handbags to backpacks, they're left behind quite frequently. Then we have wallets, the gatekeepers of our money and important cards. You'd think people would be more careful with them, but they're also often left behind. And what about clothing? Jackets, hats, scarves, you name it, they're on the list too. Water bottles are another popular item that riders forget, followed closely by keys. Imagine reaching home only to realize your house keys are enjoying a free Uber ride. And for those who need a clearer picture, spectacles are also commonly forgotten. Lastly, we have jewelry. From earrings to necklaces, these precious items are sometimes left behind in the hustle and bustle. But it's not just these everyday items that get left behind. Beyond the usual, there are some truly unique items that have been forgotten in Ubers. Among the sea of phones and wallets, there are oddballs that stand out. Take, for instance, the time someone left behind a charming ukulele, or consider the numismatist who must have had a heart-stopping moment when they realized their treasured coin collection was still in the back seat. Then there's the case of the forgotten prasad, a delightful surprise for the next rider, no doubt. And let's not forget about the hair trimmer, a peculiar yet essential item for some. Can you imagine forgetting your precious coin collection in an Uber? But what happens to these forgotten items? Well, Uber has thought of that too. They provide in-app options for riders to reclaim their misplaced belongings. It's a process that relies heavily on trust, underscoring the importance of our collective responsibility. So next time you ride an Uber, do a quick check before you step out. Riding an Uber can sometimes be more eventful than you think. This whirlwind journey has shown us the usual suspects, the oddballs, and how to retrieve our forgotten items. So before you step out of your next Uber, do a quick check. Enjoyed this video? Then subscribe to our channel for more interesting content. Until next time, keep your belongings close and your Uber rides eventful.